Now, the OECD reckons that we've got too many young people in developed countries who are going to university. So they've put out their annual education report, and it's found that the number of Kiwi young adults with tertiary degrees has increased from 31% to 45% just in the last couple of decades. OECD says tertiary study isn't always the best option for everyone, as we know, and it could cause problems if employers start to expect their workers to have a degree, which I think is probably going on. Shannon Barlow is the Managing Director of Frog Recruitment with us now. Afternoon, Shannon. Listen, tell me, are employers actually expecting everybody to have a tertiary degree at the moment?
Look, I was really surprised with it. Quite big increase in the numbers. And I think there's a bit of a mismatch between perhaps what young people and their parents or whānau think employers want and what they actually value. So I think employers are a lot more open to a range of different educational backgrounds, and often it's more the practical experience that's valued most.
So where is the OECD getting this from then?
Well, I think they're just reporting on the numbers, but I think it would be a really good exercise to be able to ask employers and to see what they value, but also for job seekers to be able to look at what are the opportunities that are open to them, and do they actually need a degree for that, or are there different channels that could get them that same success?
It's interesting, Shannon. I had a conversation with one of my friends today who's thinking about a change in career, and she said to me, and she's, well into her 30s now, she said to me, I don't have any training in that area. And I wonder, and she, actually, as somebody who is involved in the industry that she's looking to get into, she doesn't actually need it. So is this an imagined thing that we have where we think we need to have training where we don't actually need to?
Yeah, well, I think there is a bit of a trend, and I think... back when I was coming out of high school, it was the norm to go into, if you could get into uni, off you go get a degree.
Yeah.
But I think there's probably too much emphasis or that perception that a piece of paper is needed, when there's lots of other ways that you can show transferable skills, or to be able to pick up a new skill set as well. And often with employers, that on-the-ground experience and life experience in a lot of cases is really valued as well over someone who's done all the theory but doesn't have the on-the-ground experience in that role.
I imagine that at the moment in particular, with the tight labour market and everybody trying to get workers, a degree counts for far less than it used to. Would that be right?
Absolutely. We will take what we can get. So we're not going to be too picky over that. But I think even when we're looking at, at entry-level roles, someone who's had some on-the-ground experience, and even if it's in a different industry, but they've had that exposure to working within a team, dealing with deadlines, all those kind of things, is often more valued than someone straight green out of uni.
All right, Shannon, it's good to talk to you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Shannon Barlow, Managing Director of Frog Recruitment.